Welcome to the instructional guide on how to properly clean a prism on your Atago refractometer. To begin this video, I'll show you how a clean prism should look like. We are currently looking at a brand new PAL 1 refractometer. As you may see, the prism is pristine clean. You may utilize an external light as your source of reference to make sure that there are no scratches, stains, or sampled residue on the prism before you continue and start taking measurements. It is important to clean the prism thoroughly to obtain accurate results. This is a perfect example of a refractometer where the sample didn't get completely wiped off the prism. Here's another example where the prism was not properly cleaned, as you can notice the sampled residue around the prism. We recommend applying a little bit of distilled water and using Kim wipe soft tissues to clean the prism. These tissues will easily remove most samples on the prism by gently rubbing around in a circular motion. In this case, there's some sample left around the edge of the prism. To get this off, we recommend using cotton swabs. It is extremely important to only use cotton swabs with paper-made grips. Plastic and other materials could scratch or damage the prism of your refractometer. For this second example, we will use this refractometer since the sample residue around the edge of the prism is more dominant than on the previous one. Repeat the same process as before with distilled water, but this time we'll be using a cotton swab instead of a soft tissue. Gently rub it around the edge of the prism to remove the remaining sample residue. In case there are water droplets or lint from the cotton swab remaining on the prism, you can use a soft tissue to get all of it off. For high viscosity, harder to clean samples, we recommend cutting a cotton swab in half in an angle to obtain a pointy edge. Use the tip of the cotton swab to clean the prism. This will allow you to reach and clean the angle between the sample stage and the prism without scratching or damaging the refractometer.